We the North, the Kings of the North, whatever you want to call them, Toronto Raptors just rolling 45-17 so far on this season. DeMar DeRozan is the guy that, well, he's Toronto's best player, right, Sam? I believe so. He joins us now. DeMar, great to have you on the show. Look, you guys have been taking care of business all season at home. Come playoffs, how big of an advantage is that going to be to have that home court advantage if you can solidify it the next coming weeks?
It's great. We play extremely well when we're at home. We feed off our crowd, and it's something we took pride in all year. You could tell by our record. So it's something we definitely want to lock in and be able to have in our back pocket come playoffs.
DeMar, Sam Mitchell here. Congratulations.
Appreciate you.
Us so-called experts, analysts, we're always talking about why this Raptors team is different. But why, I want to know here from you, why is this team different than the past two seasons? This Raptors team, the way y'all play on both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively.
We thought we got to the mountaintop a few times, and we got knocked down extremely hard. And from that, you learn the greatest lessons you can learn is how to be better, how we could all be better individually, what we could do better to go further. And that's something that we learned over ourselves the last few years, and it's something that we understand this season that we've been proving, and we got to prove it in postseason as well.
DeMar, Rex Chapman here. Congratulations, brother.
Appreciate it, Rex.
Let me ask you this. Talk to me a little bit about my guy Dwayne Casey and the impact that he has with you guys and growing these last couple years under Dwayne.
Oh man, I've been under Dwayne the majority of my career. He's been the same guy. What he preached, he stick to it. Whether we like it or not. You got to respect a coach like that, and we had the utmost respect for him. That's why we go out there every single night and play extremely hard for him. He's a player coach at the end of the day, and you got to love that about your coach.
DeMar, when Coach Casey set you down this summer and talked about changing a style of play and also putting the ball in your hands more, then you be more of a facilitator, what was the first thing went through your mind, and how did you look at this new role that Dwayne Casey was carving out for you?
I was all for it, honestly, just understanding what it takes to win, the sacrifices. I was willing to do whatever it took if it meant us winning. Sometimes it's hard to go out there trying to score 30 a night like I was trying to do last year. So this new style that we got going is definitely beneficial for us all.
You guys have won 11 of your last 12. I mean, seeing you this season, you've definitely increased your ability to create assists and the shots for other people and also the outside shot. What do you think you've improved the most? Because from the outside looking in, you've taken leaps with your three-point shooting and with your ability to create for others.
I think, honestly, just my maturity to the game of understanding, everything out there on the court. Understanding it's not about scoring. It's about making your teammates better, understanding the other four guys that's out there with you going to make your job a lot easier, and it's on me to be that positive leader, over the things that I've learned in my career, and that's something I feel more comfortable with.
Mature game. Okay, that's what we take from DeMar DeRozan. Grown man game. We see it. Appreciate you, my friend.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, DeMar.
Yep.
I mean, Sam, you've seen him for years.
All the time.
Right? And it seems as if he went from the hyper-athletic guy, just played around the rim, to the mid-range guy, to now. What is it that he can't do?
Well, when he came into the league, he was a high flyer. He was a dunker. He was a guy that takes the ball to the basket. Then he added the mid-range game. But if you go back and look at DeMar every season, he has gotten better. And think about this, Rex. You coming off a type of MVP-type season. If James Harden and Westbrook don't have the type of season they had last year to where you almost getting 30 a night, the coach sits you down and says, hey, I want you to be more of a facilitator. I want to put the ball in your hand. I want to do these things with you. And also, we're not just going to run ISO plays for you. You got to get it within the flow. And think about what he just said. He didn't think about, wow, the coach taking the ball out of my hand. Look, the coach is making the game easier for me. It is difficult to go out against a set defense and get 30 every night. And DeMar has figured this out. Let my teammates get going, and then I pick and choose my spots because he's already established himself as an all-star, as a great player. Now, the next thing is about winning, competing for championships, and that's the maturity that he's talking about. It's not about leading the league and scoring. It's about giving myself the most opportunities to compete for a championship and at some point win one or two.
I'm with you. What he said to us, I think, was basically the game has slowed down for me. The game has slowed down. I'm seeing it in slow motion, and that's a great place to get to as a veteran basketball player.
Yeah, the key word that he said there was maturity.
Maturity.
He speaks so calmly about it, just growing and being at that all-star level consistently in his career.